Heavy rain over the weekend in Nepal triggered flooding and landslides that have claimed the lives of over 200 people. The country continues to grapple with the uncontrollable destruction.
네팔에 지난 주말 쏟아진 폭우로 대규모 홍수와 산사태가 발생했습니다. 사망자가 200명에 육박하는 등 피해가 걷잡을 수 없이 불어나고 있습니다. A lot of damage.
Yes. I mean, looking at the pictures online, it's the middle of the city and there is just water everywhere. Water and, of course, now mud.
Yeah.
It's a very, very serious issue.
지금 미국의 North Carolina Hurricane Helene 때문에 거기도 굉장히 there's been a lot of damage. Now in Asia, we've got Nepal.
Yes.
So there's 홍수, flooding.
Yes.
But also landslides, 산사태.
Yes.
산사태가 영어로 landslide입니다. Literally, the land is sliding down.
Right, 땅 흐러지다.
Yeah, it's just like going down.
Yeah, it just comes down. And of course, that has to do with the fact that there's so much rain that the ground gets too wet and soft, and it just slides down. It is definitely a very big issue. Like we said, it has claimed over 200 lives.
Yeah.
Yes. So this started in September 27th, this current amount of rain that's been going on. It's been around the Nepalese capital of Kathmandu, so in the city and the surrounding areas. And at some points, it was raining 400 millimeters per day.
400mm per day,
하루에.
하루에.
Yeah.
어마어마한 양이네.
Yes, it was a lot. So, of course, they are not able to give food and water a lot of times because these landslides have stopped the flow of traffic. The roads are closed off. So, definitely with things like flooding, of course, the actual water is a problem, but there's all these second and third and fourth order effects. Things now, I'm sure they're going to be dealing with things with like disease, with like water being everywhere and, all of that type of stuff.
제가 옛날에 네팔을 갔거든요.
Oh, really?
여행으로 갔는데요. 사실 이 뉴스를 보고 이 길 걱정이 됐어요. 왜냐하면은 이제 카트만두 안에는 괜찮지만 그 외에 그 길이 정말 산. It's like the road is made from the mountain. Like 진짜 two lane이에요. 정말 아찔아찔한 그런 이렇게 길들이 많은데 아마 비 때문에 폭우 때문에 그것도 다 이게 망가졌을 것 같아요.
Right. You bring up a good issue because a lot of the roads are not actually paved. 포장된 도로 거의 없어요.
Yes.
So there are a lot of reasons that this flooding has been so bad. One of them is unplanned development. So Kathmandu, the capital city, has gotten a lot larger, but there has not been a lot of just very systematic planning of the city.
So the infrastructure.
Yeah, the infrastructure is not there. Of course, climate change is also making this work. The rainy season is longer than it usually is, and this general lack of preparation.
Right. Yeah. It's boy, we've got like damages and deaths everywhere. It's very unfortunate. 그 한국에서는 네팔 그러는데 영어 이제 미국 사람들은 네팔이라고 해요.
Yeah, I think there are a few different pronunciations I think are accepted in English. Could you say how you do it again?
Nepal.
Right. So you say Nepal, right?
Yeah.
I say Nepal.
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 Okay. But anyway, Nepal, a little bit different.
It is a little bit different.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there's an interesting word here, trigger, flooding, and landslides. The word trigger is very interesting because trigger, 총의 방아쇠잖아요.
Yes.
Actually, that's the trigger. You pull the trigger. But we actually use this word in a lot of different contexts. In this case, 뭐 유발하다, 일으키다, it causes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. But with trigger, it does feel that the thing happens very quickly.
Yes.
So flooding can happen slowly or flooding can happen quickly. Right? So when you use the word trigger instead of something more neutral like cause, right? It does feel like it's happening quickly. So to trigger a flood or to trigger a landslide all of a sudden, the ground from the mountain slides down.
Slides down. That's very good. And one more thing, grapple with something means, you know, you're kind of like wrestling with something. 뭔가 막 씨름하다, 뭐 해결을 위해 애쓰다, 뭐가 애쓰다.
Yeah.
Right? Grapple, struggle.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So keep those words in mind. And let me read that again. Heavy rain over the weekend in Nepal triggered flooding and landslides that have claimed the lives of over 200 people. The country continues to grapple with the uncontrollable destruction.